love and life fam. How y'all feeling? Happy Tuesday, happy Mars Day, or whatever time of day or week it is when you get the video. Happy day. I hope that you guys are feeling amazing, in good spirits, and that you are enjoying your day, your week, and that you are well rested, nurtured, and loved. This video is for my Taurus people. So if you have Taurus placements, heavy Taurus placements, sun, moon rising, Venus, especially the sun, because look what showed up in a reading. The sun card showed up. So most of y'all that come across this video probably have a Taurus sun. But you know, any heavy Taurus placements, you can have heavy second house placements because the second house is ruled by the sign of Taurus, Venus. Also, you could have a Taurus North Node and a Scorpio South Node, or vice versa. I'm going to say North Node. I'm going with the Taurus North Node. I have a Taurus South Node. But anyway, what else I could think of? Second house, heavy Taurus stellium. Any heavy Taurus placements, this video can be for you, and it could resonate, or maybe it could resonate for somebody that you know that have Taurus placements. You could share this with them. But let's get into the messages. All right, so we got the sun card, of course. We got the Queen of Goblets, which is the Queen of Cups, and we got the Emperor in reverse. And then over here I got the Star in reverse. So some of y'all got some unhealed trauma that y'all need to heal. Some of y'all blocked. Like, there's opportunities that you're missing out on because you're blocked. Financial opportunities. It might seem like you might have a project, Taurus people, because you know what? Y'all know the second house is linked to Taurus, and the second house is our money, our values, and our family. So there is a family theme coming up, and there is a money theme coming up, which is fitting for Taurus energy. But y'all about y'all paper, y'all about y'all coins, Taurus people. And for some reason y'all blocked. You know, I got this card right here in reverse. That's this is the Knight of Pentacles, or equivalent to the Knight of Pentacles. So you could be blocked because there could be some unhealed trauma. Something with the father is coming up also. So you can have you definitely can have a father wound. I'm getting several different messages, but we got the Emperor in reverse, and the Emperor is linked to the father. The sun in our natal chart is linked to the father as well. So you could have a father wound that you need to heal. You could have suppressed it. It could be subconsciously. So, you know, if you feel like you're at that place in your life where you keep hitting a brick wall when it comes to your money or how you make your money, that could be why, if you was wondering. So if you one of them people, you might have good money ideas, or you might miss out, or you might have money. You may have money ideas or money opportunities that you keep missing out on, or you just can't seem to get a money idea or money situation all off the ground, or just like you make the money but you can't keep it. The more money you get in, the more money you got to put out. Whatever money blocks you having, I feel like it's linked to the father. So you might need to heal your father wound. You probably was raised by a single mom. For some of y'all, not all, but for some of y'all, you could have been raised by your mother. Your mother could have been the authoritative figure in your life, because the sun is our authoritative figures. So with the Queen of Cups in reverse, your mother, you could have heavy water in your placement. So let's just say, for example, you could be a Taurus sun, and maybe you could have like a water rising or something like that, or a water moon. You know what I'm trying to say. But or your mother could just been, your mother was or you could have grew up with both parents. You know, take what resonates. So either you was raised by a single mother, and your mother was the authoritative figure in your life, or if you grew up in a household with both parents, your father was probably like very controlling, very domineering. He could have been abusive. He could have been a narcissist, or he just, he could have just really like been there physically, but emotionally there could have been some neglect. He could have just been, he could have been somebody that was always working. That could have been it. Or he probably, for some of y'all, he probably had another family around the corner on the other side of town or some shit like that. I got that too, but don't take that if it don't resonate. But your mama is the hero. That's all I'm gonna say. Whoever resonate with this, your mama was the hero. You got a lot of your who you are. You are the man or woman who you are because of your mother. But low key, subconsciously, you got a lot of ways from your dad too, and that's what you need to heal during this time, Taurus, because whatever is going on with you and your dad is linked to your money. So it's like some type of healing you trying to avoid. There could be your dad, or you could be somebody who could be like heavy, very innovative. You could be very heavily innovative. You might have a strange and unusual lifestyle or relationship with your father. They could have Your father could have been in and out of your life. You could have friends that could be, like strange and unusual. Your father might have some type of phobia about your friends too. I'm getting that as well. But as far as love, Taurus, you're emotionally, you could either you are the one if you're in a relationship, you have problems connecting emotionally to your lovers. So if you're in a relationship, the person that you're in a relationship, they're emotionally unavailable. And again, this comes from the father. You probably had a father that was emotionally unavailable, and you ended up being with a partner that was emotionally unavailable. You're the nurturer, you're the protector, you're the one that is the matriarch. You're the one that keeps the family together. You're the one that keeps the household together. You are that rock. You are that foundation. And your partner, physically they're there, but mentally and emotionally they're not there. So you probably, have a partner that is just emotionally unavailable. And again, that's linked to your childhood. There's that childhood wound that keeps showing up for you. If you're not in a relationship, you're in the past, you probably have attracted emotionally unavailable partners, and that could be why you keep having failed relationships, because you're attracting emotionally unavailable men or women, depending on which you resonate with. There could be something going on with your sixth house too. So that card is on right here. I just wanted to point that out. So maybe there's some health issues that could be highlighted during this time. You could be having some type of transit going through your sixth house. The sixth house is linked to our health and our work. Our daily routines is ruled by Virgo, and that's Mercury's. So Mercury's energy. So there you can be having like your health could be improving during this time, which is great. You could be really someone who's very detail orientated, very, you're very structured. You have a very strict structured routine. You could have a very, very strict diet also, because the types of foods we eat, our diet is seen in our sixth house also. So you're somebody, you could even be vegan. That's what I'm getting. Some of you could be vegan, or you could be thinking about being vegan. Now let me tell you something. I'm all for a healthy lifestyle. I do pride myself. I have Jupiter and Chiron in my sixth house. So I really, really pride myself on being healthy and health conscious and eating right. But I don't always do the right thing. And saying all that to say, you know, everybody's not called to be vegan. I don't know why I need to pivot with this. Everybody's not called to be vegan. Now, I do feel like we all need to be healthy and have a balance in our diet, but everybody's not called to be vegan. So if you are vegan, I don't want you to push or try to push that lifestyle onto anyone, or try to convert anyone, because our diet is set up by our sixth house. So if you want to know what type of diet you're supposed to have, you need to look at your sixth house. So that might be for somebody. So depending on what your rising sign is, will determine what your sixth house is. So let's just say, like me, I I have an Aries sixth house because I'm a Scorpio rising. So my sixth house is in Aries. So I'm somebody that's very, very active. I have a very active lifestyle and I have to stick to a routine. I work out each and every day. And if I don't work out, I'm still active. I'm still busy and I'm still doing something. So for me, I have to have a diet where I have to eat little portions throughout the day, and I have to have some type of protein in my diet. And because Virgo rules the sixth house, and the sixth house rules our eating habits, and it rules our diet. Virgo rules the intestines, and people typically with Scorpio risings have very sensitive systems. So anything we eat, we feel it. So a lot of times you'll see a lot of Scorpio rising. So somebody might be a Scorpio riser. If you know that, then hey, that's just extra confirmation. You might be a Scorpio riser, and you have a very sensitive and delicate system. So you have to be careful what you eat and how you eat and what you put into your diet. Or that could be something you could be like consciously thinking, I need to change my diet, or I need to do this, or I need to take this out of my diet, or I need to add this in. So, I just wanted to point that out. The sixth house, look at your sixth house and see exactly what type of diet you need during this time. But back to this right here, you guys definitely like I said, if you're in a relationship, you could be attached to, it could be your husband, it could be your boyfriend, it could be the father of your child. This person is emotionally unavailable, and it's very frustrating. It's extremely frustrating. They might be borderline narcissistic, and it could be like really selfish, and they may have this air about themselves. I go to work, I provide, and I pay the bills. And you're probably like there's an extreme imbalance here between the two of you. And you're probably like, but that's not enough. You going to work and paying the bills isn't enough. I need you to show up for this. I need you to show up for that. They're probably somebody who's just not a hands-on parent. You probably the one that's the parent. You're probably the one that does everything, the homework, the dinner, the this and the that. You just want balance. You're not trying to change this person. You just want them to help out and be more hands-on. They probably come home from work and go in their man cave, or they probably do stuff, and they just come off as really detached, your partner. But again, I feel like that comes from your childhood. Your father was emotionally unavailable, and they did it to your mother, and you ended up being with a partner that did the same thing to you. Or this could be something that happened in your past. But if you're single and you want a relationship, you need to heal this father wound before you enter into another relationship, because you're gonna probably end up attracting the same type of energy. All right, so let me clarify this. The earth rising right here. So yeah, you guys, this is clarifying that Knight of Pentacles energy that I had pulled up. So you guys are definitely going to eventually have some type of new beginning or another chance in your not relationship, in your money situation is definitely going to get better. I mentioned earlier that you guys could have some money blocks, but once you heal that wound, you know what the fuck you need to do. Stop acting like you don't know what I'm talking about. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. Don't look at me like that. I hear the thoughts. I hear y'all fucking thoughts. Y'all probably think I'm cray cray. I might be one crazy, but I'm not too crazy, okay? But anyway, yeah. Once you heal, you know what I'm talking about. Don't act like you slow. You ain't slow. You smart as fuck. When you heal that father wound, you will heal your money wound, because you got a money wound too. So you will get another opportunity, or some type of opportunity or offer is gonna come towards you in regards to your money, or how to make money. But I feel like the way you make money might need to change too. Some of y'all could, and this is another confirmation, Taurus, because Taurus is earth energy. So this is another confirmation. You guys, stability is of importance. You guys prioritize being stable. You have to have stability, and I feel like right now your money isn't stable, but you will find stability in your finances soon, Taurus. So that's gonna come, because that's just who y'all are. Y'all always gonna find a way to overcome your financial circumstances. You could be a earth rising too. You could be a earth riser. You can have like a Virgo rising, or a Capricorn rising. Some of y'all might be entrepreneurs, Taurus. Some of you guys might be trying to, you remember earlier I was saying some of y'all have a project that you've been trying to get off the ground, but you can't quite get it off the ground. That business that you've been trying to get off the ground, it's eventually going to get off the ground because you probably been working on like some type of project or something, or some type of business venture. It's going to come off. It's going to take off. You could be somebody that could be into technology also. That's what I'm getting. Some of y'all might be content creators. So some of y'all might take off with your content creation. Content creation. That didn't even sound right. Like if you're a content creator on YouTube, TikTok, or whatever, that's gonna pay off for you. You might have a service. You might have some type of product or service that you want to sell online. It could be anything. It could be a plethora of things. The six house rules um service, like providing a service. So you probably somebody that might have a really really great product or service that you're going to market online. It's going to do very well because see, this is earth. So this is whatever it is you're working on or working towards, it's going to reach the masses. And I feel like you're going to use your online platform to push that product. You could be a financial advisor, you can be a teacher, anything like that. Whatever it is you're doing, it's going to benefit humanity. It's going to benefit society. With this Uranus card next to this card right here, whatever you're doing, it's definitely going to reach a lot of people. You have a very big purpose, which is why you're being urged to heal your father wound, because that's your block. That's blocking you. We have water day. So yeah, the healing is definitely coming in. I do feel like your mother, this is you, Taurus. You definitely have a very nurturing, caring, and kind energy about you. Again, I feel like this is for your mother. Your mother could be literally be your hero. Some of y'all could have some water placements also in your chart. You can literally have the water placement in your chart. The you're definitely going to get like some type of clarity. Your mother is literally, even if she's no longer with you, because I'm picking that up too. Some of y'all mothers might not even be with us anymore. They may be an ancestor. Even if your mother is an ancestor, your mother is your protector. Whether she's here with us in the living or whether she's an ancestor, she is your protector. She is your biggest supporter, and she is your hero, and you adore your mother. And you are the man or woman you are today because of your mother. All right. So yeah, you definitely are going to heal. You're definitely, some of y'all need to take a vacation. Some of y'all are too uptight. Y'all, Taurus, how Taurus people is, y'all about that money, y'all about that coin, y'all love to work, y'all, but you could be a little uptight, Taurus. Go and take a vacation. You need to detach from life right now and take you a vacation and touch grass. That's what you need to do. Take your mother on a vacation. Maybe some of y'all thinking about taking your mother on a vacation. Your mama birthday probably about to pop up, you know, or, take your wife or your significant other on a vacation. Fuck, take yourself on a vacation if you're single. That's the best ones anyway. And we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of Pentacles. Listen. You guys are definitely building and creating some type of legacy. So whatever it is, I just said earlier, y'all, whatever it is you're working on is definitely going to benefit the masses. It's going to benefit humanity. You have to heal this father wound because this is hindering you. This is holding you back. I can't stress that any further. Oh, and look at this. This is another confirmation, Virgo. And that's the sixth house. Wow. Look at that. So yeah, you guys are healers. You guys are natural healers and empaths. And whatever it is you do, whatever service that it is you provide is definitely going to help humanity. It's going to benefit the masses. It's going to help benefit a lot of people. You're definitely somebody that you definitely have a very transformative energy about yourself. Again, it's a Scorpio rising. Some of y'all could have a Scorpio rising. I said that a few minutes ago with this right here. Oh, not a few minutes ago with this right here, but a few minutes ago I did say some of y'all could be Scorpio risers, because if you're a Scorpio riser, that means that your sixth house is going to be in Virgo. So that's another confirmation, because Pluto will be your chart ruler if you're a Scorpio riser. So you're somebody that's always going through many transformations in your lifetime. I know I'm a Scorpio rising, and I could really talk about that all day, but I'm not. But Scorpio risers, we we know how to we always having crises in our lives. Like from the day you're born into fucking crises. Did I fucking say that right? I can't say it. But there's always extremisms in your life, Scorpio rising. You're always going through constant transformations. You always find yourself regenerating certain areas in your life, especially in that seventh house, because no, second house, because Libra is there. So that means that your second house is going to be in Libra. So you always going through a lot of extremes and imbalances in your second house. Again, your second house is linked to Taurus, and the second house is linked to the family. And with these cards here, the father. So the theme with the father keeps coming up. So yeah, but even if you are not a Scorpio rising, if you resonate with that, great. But even if you're not a Scorpio rising, your life may seem always growing up, your life could have seemed chaotic. And you always seem to have a lot of extremisms and a lot of chaotic things that happen, things that are highlighted in your life. So yeah, that could be something that could be happening for you guys. But your life is definitely going through a transformation right now. And you're up for the challenge. Taurus people, y'all tough. Y'all some tough cookies. Y'all definitely know how to stand ten toes down. You know what I'm saying? But I love this Ten of Pentacles energy right here, because this lets me know that you're going to rise above the challenge, and you're going to come up out of this energy. You're like, yeah, I know what happened with my father. It's going to be different for everybody. Everybody's situation is going to be different. I know what happened, whether they was there or whether they wasn't there, and everything in between. You're going to be the one that's going to be the matriarch or the patriarch of the family. You're going to be the trendsetter. You're going to be the trailblazer. You're definitely creating a legacy for you and your family, whether you're single, whether you're married, or anything in between. You're definitely the one that's bridging a gap. You have a specific purpose, and that is you have to heal, because your purpose. You're a healer. You're a natural born healer and empath. You could be an elevated empath too with this right here, is what I'm getting. So, that's why you got to heal, because you have a purpose that's going to change humanity, change society. Like I said, I wouldn't, if you resonate with this, y'all know I only got like six people that view my shit. I ain't got that many followers. So if one person get this and it resonate, let me know. Let me know what you do, because I feel like you do something online. You might be a tarot reader like me. You might be an astrologer. Whatever it is you do something. I want to know what you're doing, because I'll support you. Hit me up. Let me know. I'm excited to see, what you got going on, and what God is going to bring you, because you definitely are setting yourself up for a legacy, but you're definitely going to bridge that. You're the one that's meant to heal your family lineage. You're the one that's meant to heal that generational curse. That you're a generational curse breaker, Taurus. That's who you are, generational curse breaker. And I feel like that's what I'm going to name this video, generational curse breaker. You have so much of your mother in you, but you have so much of your father in you too. But you are you. You are you. And you have to own that. You are who you are. And you're definitely a go-getter. You're definitely a hard worker. And you're good with money. You just, But yeah, I do see you. If you're in a relationship, I do see your relationship going to the next level. So if you're married, you probably renew your vows with your partner. You and your partner might start a business together. If you're single, whoever you marry is gonna be somebody that you're gonna be in business with. Y'all gonna be in business together. If you're a single mom, you and your kids might create a business together. You're gonna make money with your family. You're gonna make money with your family. It don't matter if you're a single mom, single dad, married couple, or just a single person. You're gonna make money with your family. Family business. Period. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it there, y'all. It's been 25 minutes. To the 5 people that viewed this video, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me to the end. You a real one. I love you. Thank you for your support. If you like the video, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Make sure you like the video for me. That's it. That's all I ask. But if you love the vibe, consider subscribing. You don't have to, but consider subscribing. If you need a more personal reading, my website, I'm gonna leave it in the description box, but the website is www.indyglowlove.com. LUV, not LOVE. All right, y'all. Y'all be good to yourself. Y'all have an amazing and blessed day. All right, y'all. Peace.